Hey guys, it's Big Soprano. So this is gonna be like multiple topics in one video. So like what I'm saying is I've talked about like a lot of these like before, but it's kind of all gonna be in one video just to have like a different sort of a different point to the video. So it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years and whoa boy, I'm kind of beating a dead horse because wow. 2 years later on Big Soprano, and I'm still talking about the same shit. So, if that's okay with you guys, I hope that's fine. So, before I graduated high school, which was like probably like almost summer or something in 2022, I started smoking weed, and it was fun. I liked it. I was good at it. It was such a fun time, but the thing with weed is that like you don't realize like it's ruining your life before it's too late, or like ruining your mental health. Like weed is like incredibly bad for your mental health, especially for people like me. My family has a history of mental illness, so yeah, weed was not good for me at all. I was like super into it. Like I started with joints, and then I eventually got a bong, and I was really into it. I liked it a lot. I loved weed. But then my life started to fall apart after smoking weed. And I feel like that's why my life fell apart. Smoking weed was like the beginning of the end. Look, I don't know if it's like related or something, but like I feel like it's connected like to all the weed. And there's like a series of incidents that kind of made my life fell apart. And I blame it on weed. But also myself. Anyways, I'm no more filler. Okay, so the first part of like after the beginning of the end, like the very beginning, it was from me leaving prom. And to this day I don't really know why I left prom early. Like I technically had a prom date, I don't know technically, but I just left early, and I don't know, man. Like I kind of threw that all away. I kind of threw like all the potential like the potential relationship. I basically threw that all away, and I still don't know why. I just I don't know. I left and I felt nothing. Like I don't know. Like, and I remember like like a friend that a girl was like, "Why did you leave?" or like, and like being like worried, I guess. But I didn't see that until the next day, because like I just like ignored my Snapchats and opened that shit like next day. And I apologized for leaving prom to the girl that I was technically going to prom with, and she didn't even respond. Like no, she did. She responded but didn't say anything. Like just a blank snap, and like okay, whatever then. But I kind of just threw that all away. So the weed started having effects on my social life, but it also affected my work life. So one day at McDonald's, it's a really busy day in the summer. It's hot as fuck. It's super busy. I'm in the back end. I'm on the grill. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. Honestly, I felt like I was doing a good job in that moment. But we were like chilling with like a couple of my coworkers. And I laughed at just the wrong moment. Like, I laughed, and then my manager came in and then just started yelling at me. Like, just really fucking just stern on my ass for no reason. And dude, that just like fucked my mindset. Like, for like weeks, I was going to work pissed off as fuck. Like, I didn't want to work there anymore. And maybe if I didn't smoke weed, I probably would have been able to handle that better. I didn't do anything, at least not immediately. That's the thing. What happened eventually is I decided to quit. I handed my resume, but then I just start crying. I just couldn't do it. And I just go into McDonald's bathroom, the employee bathroom, and just cry for like 30 minutes. And it's probably like the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. Like, I think about this like maybe like once or twice a week, and I'm always like, what I say to myself is like, oh, fuck me. Like, why did this have to happen? I could have just stopped showing up to work, and who gives a fuck? Fuck the 2 week letter or whatever, the 2 week notice. Like in Canada, or I don't know if it's a common in America, but in Canada, instead of quitting, you hand in like a 2 weeks that says you're gonna like quit in 2 weeks, and or like stop showing up in 2 weeks. It's supposed to be polite and professional. So I did that, and even after this happened, I still decided to work my remaining shifts in those 2 weeks. So I did, and I had like people like talking to me. I don't know, not kind of like making fun of me. Not really making fun of me, but just like a tone, like a condescending tone, talking about it. And I was like, yeah, okay, fuck you, I guess. Like, yeah, that happened. That really happened, and I regret it. I do regret it. But you can't change the past. So over time, weed started making me angrier and angrier. And like, I started getting into fist fights with my brother over weed. Not over weed, but like that one of the times it was over weed because he stole money from me. He stole fucking money from me to buy weed. And because we share the weed, but it was like $5, but still, that shit pisses me off so bad. Like, who would steal from like your own brother, dude? Like, seriously, that's just fucking low. That's scum behavior. And then because of the fights, I started getting arrested. That's when it's too late to turn back, like on the weed. It's too late. My life's already crumbling. It's like extreme now. Like it's extreme, like getting arrested and this and that. And dude, this would continue for like, I don't know. Oh shit. Let me think. This was like from the end of 2022. This would happen till like the end of 2023. So like almost like a year, or no, I feel like half a year. So I kept getting into fights with my brother, and then I started getting into fights with my dad because I started living with my dad because I got kicked out of the house. And yeah, dude, like, I don't know, dude. This shit. This is what makes me give up on life. Like, shit like this. Like, I can't, like. I don't know, man. Like, this shit, it hurts. It hurts. And I feel like ever since I started smoking weed, I don't smoke weed anymore. I haven't since last May. It gives me psychosis. Ever since those, like, incidents, I feel like that's when my life fell apart. And, I kind of just given up on life ever since. And I'm in this hole now, and I wish I never touched weed. Now, like, it kind of sounds like just stupid talking about this. Like, it doesn't really sound like that big of a deal. But, like, I feel like this is when, like, my life changed. This is where my life changed when I started smoking weed. Like, the biggest change in my life. And I wish things went better. Like, way. I wish I never touched weed. I wish, I don't know, dude. Like, I should never touch that shit. I feel like I don't know. It's different now. It's just different. Things suck, and that's life, I guess. Sometimes you make really big mistakes, or like you make a big mistake, or maybe you make another one, or you make tons of mistakes, and all you do is make mistakes. That's how it feels when I was smoking weed, and I regret it a bunch. I was very vulnerable, like, mentally, because of, like I said, mental illness in the family. So me and weed was not, we were never meant to be. So yeah, that's kind of where my life fell apart. I would say weed pretty much ruined my life. Does it to this day? I don't know about that, but my life hasn't been the same ever since. And I'm missing out things where it used to be before I started smoking weed. So, that's it for the video, guys. If you have never smoked weed, don't end up like me. It's fun and all, but like then it just makes your life worse and worse. So, yeah, that's my advice. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a big Soprano day.